Hello my lovely Aries, welcome to my channel. This is your love related reading. How do they see you and how do you see them in the next 10 days until the end of March, early April, okay? Because remember, this energies can be fluid, and I'm so sorry for being here so late, and happy birthday to all of my lovely Aries. I hope you're gonna, or you've had, or if you haven't had your birthday yet, you're gonna have a wonderful, beautiful day in the sunshine with friends. You know, I just hope this year brings you everything, whatever you want, you know, in terms of love and health, more than anything, happiness. So the way I'm rolling, and you know how I roll, those who know me, how do they see you on the right hand side, how do you see them on the left hand side? We're gonna look into the blockage and the possible outcome, okay? Just remember, sometimes you may feel like the opposite side might resonate with you more, so just take whatever, you know, goes with your situation, or you can apply to your situation, okay? So Aries, how do they see you? Wow, and that card you saw when I was talking to you earlier, that was at the bottom and it came out again. Aries, the way they view you, we can't make that up. They view you as if you gotta make some kind of a difficult choice or decision in your life, okay? You are being blocked, emotionally blocked. You're refusing to make some kind of a decision, though you know you got to make this decision, okay? And what I want you to tell you, whatever decision you gotta make, once you make it, it will be a new beginning for you, whatever decision that is, okay? You know you got to make a choice, decide, but I feel like you keep postponing. There's some kind of a difficult choice. Could be a choice between two people, but this is a very difficult choice, okay? Because this person, this card, they feel like, you know, they can't walk ahead, they can't move forward with their life, but they can as soon as they take off the blind of their eyes. You know what I'm saying? So difficult choice to make between two things, possibly. You being emotionally blocked right now, you're not involving your emotions, and you choosing to be sort of stuck, but you know you're going to make this choice. They also view you with, I'm using a different deck today, just felt like it. They view you with, whoa, Knight of Wands in a reverse position. Okay, very much like you, someone who's very passionate, okay? This is a go-getter. I mean, someone who's like taking hasty actions in life, someone who does something and then think about the consequences, someone who's possibly got no plan, someone who's super passionate. Knight of Wands sort of immature energy at times, but they see you in a reverse position, so they think that you were quite fiery back in time, quite passionate, okay? But now you're sort of different, and I can see why you're different, Aries, because now you are sort of stuck in your head a little bit. You don't want to make the wrong choice. I feel like you might have been more hasty in your actions in the past. You might have been more passionate, going after what you want. This is what I want. This is what I want to do. I'm gonna get on my horse and get what I want. And at times it was a bit too much for others to take. It was like a fire within you, which I love personally. But I feel like you are not like this any longer. You're a bit more, I feel like you think more before you decide onto something. So this is you in the past, going passionately after what you want without having a plan, possibly failing then. But that's not you any longer. I feel like this energy is gone for you. You are more careful, okay? A bit like Taurus, like maybe the Uranus and Taurus also sort of affecting you. I feel like you're being more analytical, sort of afraid of making a choice and decision, whereas in the past you were like going with the flow. All right, and they know this. They also view you with, my dear Aries, they view you with, what do they view you, Aries, with? One more card, please. Oh, Ace of Cups in the reversed position. Being spiritual awakened, having a lot of emotions, being in love, having butterflies in your stomach in the reverse position. So they see you not feeling passionate about them any longer. They don't think that you have love for them or that passion for them. And two cards, and I can't make this up, in the reverse position. Knight of Wands, who's very passionate. You're not passionate any longer. There's some passion lacking in your life, Aries, with reference to this person or whatever you're doing, you know. I feel like you're sort of stuck emotionally, okay? You are not feeling passionate about this person for some reasons. You haven't got butterflies in your stomach like you used to have, though you really like them. You're a bit more sort of in your head. You know there's something, you got to make a decision about something. You're not involving your emotions right now, you know? You even mentally blocked, kind of weird, and they see you not having passion for them. Like you have changed person. Maybe they taught you a lesson, we don't know. Let's see. How do you view them, Aries? How do you view them, Aries? And you view them. We're going to clarify the cards later on, so no worries. How do you view them? This is from your perspective now. You view them with 2 cards. Being very emotionally drained and tired, okay, with disconnection possibly. You feel like they may be weak right now. They've been through a lot of emotional turbulence, maybe with you, with disconnection. They're tired, okay, and they're taking time away from disconnection, and they might be locking themselves in their house. They feel like they've been through a lot with disconnection. They're emotionally tired and drained. They feel like they want to check out for some time. And they've got the Hangman as well, which means, you know, they don't want to do anything right now. No wonder, right? Because if they got tired, so tired, I'm not saying it was your fault, but that's how they feel, right? And you know they're so tired, drained. 10 of Wands indicates emotional exhaustion, and now they want to be in a Hangman position, meaning suspension. I don't really want to do anything. That's what they're saying. I just want to take time away from this. This was too much headache for them, okay? You also view them with, whoa, 2 cards. I just get the first one that came out. You view them with 10 of Pentacles, okay? But I feel in this card like you view them, because 10 of Pentacles is about viewing someone you would love to sort of have a family with, financial stability, family, home, stability, stable home. Someone you would love to build this with them. You view them as someone who's your equal partner. However, as you can see on this card, I feel like, you know, you two are passing each other, and you were like, yeah, well, it didn't work out, but that's all right, you know. Like you both sort of indifferent. That's how I see. Okay, you don't hate each other. You're sort of indifferent towards each other. Okay. Oh, drop my cards. So now let's just clarify the blockage, main blockage between you two. What is the blockage between Aries and the person they're dealing with in love? What is the blockage for Aries? Okay, we've got Chariot here. Someone is moving forward, okay? Here, this could be you or them, okay? But they are stuck, you know, but I feel like you sort of got to make a choice. Maybe this is your choice about moving forward. Someone is in control of their life. Someone is moving forward here, okay? Let's clarify the blockage. Or maybe you two moving on from this connection, moving away, because I feel like you're not feeling passionate any longer about them, okay? You got to make a choice. Maybe you still sort of wondering, shall I not, shall I stay, shall I go? But someone is moving forward. They taking time away from this connection after feeling emotionally exhausted. They're not doing anything right now. Nothing. They're pressing pause button. Though you view them as someone you could potentially have a happy, stable home with. But right now, you two passing each other. Even if you bump into each other in the street, just like, yeah, how are you doing? I'm all right. Just a small talk, nothing else. Okay. Now, I'm going to clarify the blockage. What is blocking you? Why do we have the Chariot? Whoa, and it came out. Oh, mamma mia. It came out so quickly. Ace of Wands in a reverse position. Meaning you two don't want to go for each other or after each other. Ace of Swords is usually, Ace of Wands, sorry, is go for it, okay, in the upright position. Whatever you want, you know, with Ace of Wands, you can have it. But in the reverse position, it's like the passion's not there. It's, again, Ace of Wands about being passionate about something. This is the third confirmation. There's no passion in this connection. The passion is gone. I feel like the passion's on your side, Aries, is gone. You're not feeling passionate. We've got 3 cards saying you are not feeling passionate. about this person any longer. They don't give you butterflies in the stomach any longer. This is why you're questioning, shall I stay, shall I go? You're moving forward because there's no passion. You don't feel like you want to go for this connection, for this person any longer. Why? I wonder why. Let's get one more card. Why you don't want to go for them? Why do we have the Chariot and the Ace of Wands? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Knight of Coins. You might have been dealing with someone who was very slow, very stable, very stubborn. Okay. Someone sort of, this is an earth energy. You might have dealt with an earth star sign. Okay. Someone who likes to do the same thing over and over again. Whereas you the opposite. You just go for it. You just, you know, you're very active. You never sit down. That's how I feel about Aries, which is a good thing, you know. But I think if you've been with someone who's carrying an earth energy, you know, you might have found this energy quite annoying. Slow energy. They sort of liked you, but they didn't really show you. They were doing the same thing over and over again. They resented any changes and you wanted some action. But I feel like there was no action and you go bored. So you are moving forward, Aries. Because there's a lack of passion coming from you. 3 cards telling me this, you know, so this is pretty accurate. Knight of Coins is, you know, could be Taurus, could be Virgo energy, Capricorn, someone who's very organized. They always get there, but they're very, very slow. And you can be quite impatient, Aries. I'm just saying. Because you are not a boring person. Whereas I think earth signs, I'm an earth sign. I can be really boring, you know. I don't like to test new waters. I like to do the same thing over and over again. And I think, you know, I feel like you've been waiting for someone forever and you just go bored. You just go bored. Look at them again. Instead of talking to you, they're just passing you by on the street saying like, yeah, all right, having a small talk and not doing anything about it. So you're just like, you know, mate, I'm sorry, but I just feel like the passion is gone. And I'm Aries. If there's no passion, what's the point of me even like thinking about it? But should I stay or should I go? You just got to make a choice based on how you're feeling. And if there's no passion, I can't see anything positive in this, with this person, Aries. Now, let's look into the outcome. Outcome for Aries and the person they're dealing with. Some cards are falling out. What is the outcome? Sorry. Oh, yes. We've got 8 of coins in a reverse position. You don't want to put any work into it. None of you wants to put any work into it. That's what it looks like. Okay. Let's clarify this. Why you don't want to put any work into it. I mean, I know why you don't want to, because there's no passion. And if there's no passion for you, Aries, I can see this happening. That person was way too slow. And you got bored passively, you know. They couldn't define themselves. And they still slow. Oh my goodness. I hope I don't come across like this in the earth sign. I mean, I'm a bit different. I got Cancer in me. As in like the ascendant sign. Whoa, we got 2 cards. Okay, so here we go. Someone, I think 2 of you, but I feel like it could be you, 2 of you not putting work into it. For you, they're a bit too slow and you've lost passion for them. We've got 3 cards to say this. You don't feel like you want to go for them. So you're moving forward because they're way too slow for you, okay? And too boring almost. Sorry to say that if you're a cross watcher. You know, I'm not picking on earth signs. I'm an earth signs. I don't think there's anything wrong with us, earth signs, but we can be quite slow, okay? So you 2 or both of you, you or them, don't want to put work into it because you've got other options, okay? You've got other options. Look at that. You know, you've got other options. All you got to do now, Aries, since spring is coming, it's your birthday, you got to make a choice between whether you still want to invest into this connection, whether you want to go for something else, because you've got plenty of options, plenty of fish out there. Now, we also got 7 of Swords, which is betrayal, cheating, okay? So I feel like you sort of want to get with someone else, possibly, okay? maybe you're sensing some deception, but I feel like this is more about like, you know, I sort of want to sneak out of this situation. You know, I feel like getting with someone new because I'm not feeling passionate about the person that I used to feel passionate about, you know. They were too predictable, too slow. There was no sort of flow in this connection, okay? So you don't want to put, you don't want to put work into it. You've got other options, okay? So let me clarify a few things. Let's clarify what is the choice you gotta make, okay? I think you know what I think that I roughly know what the choice is, but let's double check. What is the choice? What's the time? Better go for my class. What's the choice that Aries got to face or make? We got 8 of, okay, you gotta walk away from something that does not fulfill you on an emotional level. If this person is not giving you 10 of cups, you gotta do some soul searching and make a decision, okay, about what is it that would make you happy, Aries. One more card, and we've got, wow, okay, here we go, 3 of cups. I feel like, you know, if they're not making you happy, you gotta decide, you know, whether you should take some time away, be single, go out, or this could also be third party situation. So maybe you gotta choose between being with your current person or the person who's like slow and he's suspending this connection, whether you want to wait for them or whether you want to do some soul searching, okay. But I feel like you're gonna do some soul searching and just ask yourself question, what is it that would make me happy? Because what I've had so far did not make me happy. Maybe you right now going out, you know, people find you quite attractive, okay, and or maybe you already are interested in someone, okay, and this is why you're looking into other options and you want to sneak out. You don't want to put any more work into it, okay, you don't. All right, then one more card. Ace of Cups in a reverse position. Not feeling passionate about this person. Ayo, sorry, my hair got a bit long. Ace of Cups. Why do we have Ace of Cups? Okay, here we go. Not feeling passionate about you know, this person because I feel like you don't see them as, I mean, you're sort of wondering whether this person is, you know, the right person for you. 2 of Cups is about equally balanced love, you know, where give and take is equal. No one is taking anyone for granted. And you don't see them this way anymore. I feel like you don't see them as someone you want to spend the rest of your life with any longer. This is a card of a power couple. I don't feel like, you know, you're wondering whether they are the right person, the right fit for you, and this is why in your head you got to make a choice. 2 and 2s. 2s are about making a difficult choice. There's no passion, okay? If you are with them, you feel like the passion's lost, and from what I know, if the passion is lost for Aries, this is it, but I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, Knight of Wands in the reverse position again. You are being more calculative. You not as passionate, because Knight of Wands is passionate, making silly decisions, saying silly things because he's so passionate. I kind of love this about him. This could be, you know, this is you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's a fire, which I find personally quite sexy. Why do you have Knight of Wands here? But they see you like you're not going after them and you're not passionate about them. Why do you have Knight of Wands for Aries? Woohoo! Page of Pentacles in a reversed position. Okay, because you thought that they were possibly too childish for you, that they didn't want to commit to you, and they were wishy-washy. They just talk but didn't do the walk. Do you know what I mean? Just talk, no walk, and quite manipulative, and they were like pinpointing your weaknesses and sort of manipulating you. So this has sort of made you lose passion for them possibly. Now, why are they being so tired emotionally? Did you give them a hard time, Aries? Just kidding. And we've got, oh, 2 cards. So Four of Swords, you know, they feel like they've been thinking a lot about this connection, why it didn't work out, what happened, where did they go wrong, okay? And this sort of made them emotionally tired, thinking they were probably depressed, and they've been thinking about it for so long that it sort of made them emotionally tired, and that's why they need to take time away from this connection. And we've got the World card because the cycle came to the end, okay? Possibly with you it's coming to the end, and this is why this sort of, you know, reflecting on it, they're tired. Whenever the cycle in love comes to the end, it is tiring, right? The way we're thinking about it, shoulda, woulda, coulda, what could I have done, did I do enough, etc. Okay, that's why they're walking away. They need the time away from this connection. They might be back, they may change their perspective after holidays, right? But for now, they're just being in a hangman position, suspending themselves from even thinking about it. So let's clarify the hangman for them. That's how you view them. And we got the, all right. So they feel like, you know, again, the card says that something's coming to the end in their life after betrayal. They felt betrayed, okay? They felt really hurt, but more than anything, this card indicates the ending. And I feel like that's all it is here. It's the ending, okay? The ending of something. It was painful for them, or it is painful, it's been painful, and this is why they're choosing not to think about it. So they might be sort of completely disengaged, you know, or detach themselves from how they're feeling. But you view them with 10 of Pentacles, but I feel like here you sort of seeing each other on the street, you bumping into each other, and you're just like, you're right, yeah, all right, yeah, just a small talk. It's like you both feel indifferent. You're not hating each other. I don't feel like you do. So let's clarify the 10 of Pentacles. We've got it here. Chariot, again, you know, like I said, we've got Chariot here as a blockage. Chariot came out again. You bumping into each other on the street. And you're like, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. How you be doing? Yeah, yeah. You just sort of get engaged into small talk. It doesn't feel uncomfortable. And one of you might be telling the person, you know, I'm moving on, I'm traveling, I'm changing the place, I've got a new job, you know. So possibly you see them moving forward, leaving, you know, or you telling them this, okay? Chariot came up twice. You might be dealing with Cancer. I think that's Cancer. Yeah, it is. Or Leo, I'm not sure. I think it's Cancer. Okay. All right, so this makes sense. So I feel like, I don't mean to be negative. I've cleared the energy and everything here before doing the reading, but I feel like you're not passionate any longer about them, but it's not a big deal for you, okay? But you're sort of still thinking whether you should choose, you know, investing into this connection or completely moving forward, because someone here is traveling, changing the country, going for a new job. It might be them according to the cards, okay? They moving forward, but you're not feeling passionate about it because you feel like if they're moving forward, I mean, I'm not being funny, but they're being a bit childish and not committal. What about me? I mean, and you feel like you're realizing if they're choosing a new job or moving abroad without even taking into account, you're like, you know what, this is the end, because I feel like I'm not feeling passionate about this person. They did not take me into account before making this decision, and this is what made you lose passion for them, okay? You don't want to go for them, but also you go bored because they're so slow with this commitment that was never coming, and now they're possibly telling you, hey, you know what, I'm just moving abroad or something like that, or vice versa, you know what I'm saying. So the outcome is no one is investing into this connection. You've got other options, you or them, and you want to just literally get with someone else. That's how I see it. All right, now, and you will have a new beginning as soon as you make up your mind, Aries. So go for it, okay? It will be a good start for you. It won't be anything drastic. It's not a tower. Let's get you the advice, piece of advice, perhaps 2 cards for Aries. We've got, okay. Wow, 3 of Wands in a reverse position. You're not waiting any longer. 3 of Wands is about your ship's coming, waiting for something you invested time into, but you are not waiting any longer, and that is your message. No point waiting, I feel like, you know, because what's the point of waiting? But I don't feel like you're waiting any longer, you know. You're not waiting for them to commit to you. And we got King of Wands in a reverse position. I'm sorry, but they're flipping over all the time. King of Wands, you know, this is being a go-getter, being stubborn, going after what you want. They are not your goal any longer, I feel like, and you're not waiting for them. So I feel like in the past, you know, you wanted to do everything you could to make it work. You know, this is you, and you were waiting for them, but that is not the case any longer. And so the message is very clear here, you know. It's like you both sort of indifferent now, okay? They feel sort of hurt emotionally. You feeling like you're lacking passion for them. You want to move forward. You've got other options. It's like you sort of drifted apart, okay? Let me get one more card for the message. Why do you have King of Wands and 3 of Wands in the reverse position? So you were emotional about them in the past, but that's in the past, okay? That's not the case any longer. You're not waiting any longer, and you know, like, you're not going after that, because go-getter is the King of Wands, the go-getter, going after something, and they always get what they want, but you don't want that any longer, I feel like. If you two are not waiting for each other, you live separate life. I mean, what's the point? I don't want to put a negative spin on it. I just feel like it's like a mutual sort of ending, you know, healthy ending. Not there's no anger or hatred in here. King of Wands and 3 of Wands. Okay, and so I feel like for you to the message, but I think it's a reading for you, Aries. You know, you're not going after, you're not waiting for them any longer for them to make up their mind about commitment or anything. You lacking passion for them, and for you to decide not to wait for them any longer and not going after that, even if they like appear on the street all of the blue. You'll be just, I'm alright, just moving forward with my life. Because now you're in control of your life, the Emperor. You're taking a control of your life, but not waiting any longer, but not going after something, because you feel like, you know, whatever they've, you know, showed you was quite immature. You know, the energy they gave you was sort of not, you didn't like them picking on you, because that's picking on someone's personality. And if, I feel it like, if they couldn't commit to you and you kept waiting for them, I feel like, you know, you waste a lot of time waiting, and now you're like, you know what, I'm gonna take control out of my life. And the way to do this, Aries, is to say, you know, I'm not waiting any longer, and you sort of going out and enjoying your life, okay, trying to find what is it that would make you happy as well, okay? Wow. And the bottom of the deck is experiencing internal conflict, trying to make a decision. You might be at the stage right now when you're asking people, what should I do? Should I go for this? Should I not? What shall I do? Because you're still in that, you know, mindset. But you got to make the decision that is the closest to your heart, Aries, okay? Don't ask anyone for opinion. It's your life, okay? And it's hard, and if you don't know which decision to make, so make the decision that seems the closest to 100%. I always say this, okay? Now we're gonna get a spirit message for you, my lovely Aries. Okay, and the spirit message for Aries and the love connection. What is the spirit message for Aries? And we got a card. Soul power, okay? Soul power. Always remember, you are a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. So take care of your soul, all right? Soul power. Let me see if there's something else I could get you on this. Soul power. So you drew this card to be reminded of how powerful you are as a soul, Aries. Your outside physical world right now might be hectic, and you may be pulling away from what your soul is trying to help you with at this time. The answers you seek may not be forthcoming from the outside world, but wise wisdom and guidance can be found within. Your soul will often try to get your attention through your dreams or those little synchronistic intuitive nudges. When you feel this, close your eyes. breathe calmly and deeply, and ask your soul for guidance with any situation you are experiencing at this moment in time. You may see a picture or a symbol, or you may experience a feeling or hear a whisper in your mind. Trust what you receive, even if the answer is not immediate. Your soul will know how to guide you at this time. Be open to its wisdom and honor how powerful how powerful the real you really is. Okay? So look out for any synchronicity, any messages, anything that will be like, oh, maybe that's a sign. I sort of do this too often. All right, now let's get you an angel, my lovely Aries. Angel for Aries. I feel like in this reading, that song pops into my head. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? I can't remember who sang this, but you know, that's maybe what you're questioning and thinking, where is the love, Aries? Oh my goodness. I'll take this one. Grace and Antoinette. To help the situation, see the other's point of view with compassion. I like this one for you. So to understand it, you got to look at the other person's point of view with compassion. And I really am curious about reading this one. So I'm looking at the time because I've got guitar lesson. I'm not teaching, I'm the student, okay? Okay. This misunderstanding has occurred because of judgments about the other person's motives and characters. To heal the situation, the judgments need to be released. Instead of seeing someone as good or bad, have compassion and know that everyone is doing the best they can, Aries. Instead of pitying someone, see the person's inner strength and godliness. And that way you encourage divine light to be expressed within the other person and yourself. You are projecting something from your own shadow side onto the other person. So this situation is an opportunity for you to clear away an ego issue. Simply affirm, I am willing to release the part of me that is irritated when I think of you. We angels are helping to heal this situation miraculously so that everyone will forgive and forget judgments and act responsibly. Compassion is the key in this situation. So maybe this is why you in your head and you know, talk to this person, okay? They are sort of detaching themselves. You bumping into them on the street, just like, yeah, whatever. And you're like, yeah, whatever. But maybe you could, if you wanted to fix it, you could, you know, sort of see the situation from their perspective. And remember, I really like this. Say to yourself, I am willing to release the part of me that is irritated when I think of you. I think every person should do this affirmation. All right, Aries, I hope this resonates with you. And one more time, happy birthday to you. And yeah, you know, you do whatever you feel is right for you. You might have lost passion for someone. They may, if this is an earth energy, and it might be, remember, they're quite slow, okay? I don't feel like, you know, you don't want to invest into this because you feel like it's too slow, and you've got other options. Aries, you're very attractive and sexy, but sometimes also it's good to wait, you know. It's good to wait for someone, you know. It can be then solid and genuine, but you do whatever you feel is best for you. Sometimes you can reignite the passion, you know, but if you can't do it, you know, you do what you got to do. Okay, thank you, Aries, and have a beautiful the last week of March. Bye.